As a striker, you want to be as effective as you possibly can, and you want to eradicate mistakes from your game. And there's three common mistakes that players make. As a striker, you need to be able to hold up the ball and bring others into play, being in a position where you're facing away from goal. But you don't want to be in this position too often fighting to keep the ball. You want to be in a situation that's not so frustrating and challenging, and where you can go and affect the game and have a positive impact on it. If you receive the ball with your body facing away from the goal and the defender tightly pressuring you, it can be challenging and difficult to turn and beat them. It involves a lot of skill, deception and creativity, and that's hard. So what you need to try not to do is to receive the ball in a straight line from your teammate. In this straight line, the defender can cover you and stay behind, getting tight and pressure. What you want to do is to make a quick, sharp movement away from the defender, a couple of yards either side of them, creating separation between you and the defender, giving you time to receive the ball on the half turn, which gives you as the striker space to attack the defender and cut inside or go outside of them. The first thing you need to make sure you do is get in a position to the side of the defender. Don't always have them behind you. And secondly, a common mistake is that we don't focus enough on first time finishing. If you look at players like Haaland, Kane and the top strikers out there, they can score amazing goals. But if we take a look at Kane's goals in the Bundesliga for this season at Bayern Munich, we can see that there's an interesting trend. On the next page we've got our heat map, and this shows where our goals have come from. In yellow they're first time touches, and in red they are more than one touch finishes. You can see that Harry Kane has scored the vast majority of his goals in and around that gap between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. So you as a striker need to spend more time practicing first time finishing. And when you're striking the ball in these situations, focus on getting your body weight forwards so your chest is over the ball. This can help control the shot, and it helps you control your body as you're focusing your eyes on the ball. If you can control your body and control your focus, then you can really make sure that your point of contact is strong. Get those toes down to hit through on the laces or block through the ball on the inside of the foot, but make sure the point of contact is on the central part of your foot, if it's the inside or the outside. If you neglect practicing on your first time finishing, you'll leave a lot of goals out there, so make sure you're focusing on it more. And the last one is we always strikers don't see enough of the ball at times. If you take a look at Harry Kane, he averages about 31 touches per game. Haaland, 21.88. Alexander Isak from Newcastle just under 30, and Ollie Watkins just beneath him with Rasmus Højlund. So it's a real challenge for strikers. They don't see the ball as much as other positions. If we compare them by a position to wingers such as Salah and Rashford, you can see that strikers get much less chances and much less touches on the ball. So it's common for the striker to not see the ball as much as other attacking positions like wingers, and because of that, the striker can get frustrated. And if they get frustrated, there's a chance they might start moving away from goal into positions to get onto the ball. That could be out wide or dropping short into the midfield to get more touches and feel like they're more involved in the game. If you keep moving out of these central areas, it puts the attacker in a position where they won't be as effective. And the problem with this is that they're not close to goal. If you can make more movements which are closer to the goal, you're going to get more opportunity to score. So what you need to do is stay higher up the pitch and continue to make forward runs. Making these forward runs can make the defence drop off and drop deeper, which is only going to give your midfield and players in the midfield third of the pitch more time and space on the ball, which will hopefully create you as the attacker more opportunities. The ball won't always be played to you, and you'll make plenty of runs and not actually get it. But if you keep making these runs, it gets you closer to goal while creating space for your team. And as a striker who wants to score more goals, you need to make sure that you're closer to the penalty area. And to do that, you have to be patient. You need to know that you might become frustrated, but you don't go searching in the wrong places for the ball. Because if you do, the frustration will become worse. Keep patient, keep making those runs in behind the defence.